For most motorcycle riders, road riding is an exciting and frequently healing experience. The choice of motorbike is a major consideration when it comes to time spent on the saddle, and it would seem safe to lean toward an adventure motorbike if that choice turns out to be difficult. They are all-around devices that excel at everything, but they run the risk of lacking in some applications. But by definition, greatness is good. With it, there is nothing wrong. Since DCT was originally offered as an option on the 2009 VFR 1200F, Honda has sold hundreds of thousands of bikes with the technology globally. After years of development and improvement, Honda's dual-clutch transmission has reached a position where it's difficult to find an excuse not to utilize the amazing convenience that some Honda bikes currently provide. Both up and down shifts are swift, steady, and smooth, thanks to the DCT. It's an easy-to-use technology that makes riding much more comfortable and soon becomes second nature. The transmission, located on the left side of the handlebar, enables the user to shift gears whenever they choose. The plus upshift button is pressed with the left thumb, while the minus downshift button is pressed with the index finger. It functions similarly to a standard automatic transmission when left in automatic mode. Depending on the lean riding style and throttle position, its behavior changes. The NC750X is designed to be used on paved roads, and it is capable of doing so. A motorcycle's sturdy parallel twin engine runs at a relatively low RPM and usually generates a substantial boost of power and torque early in the RPM range, allowing the bike to move smoothly without constantly straining the engine with needless high revs. It soon becomes evident while riding the NC750X and gaining an understanding of the rider's triangle that this bike will perform admirably on winding rural roads. The broad, high handlebars give the bike enough leverage to react instantly to the rider's inputs when they crank the wheel back, leaning the bike into curves, while the foot pegs are positioned closer toward the back. It's hardly a super bike, but it's good enough for the job. One of the many excellent qualities of a quality adventure bike is the upright riding position, which, when combined with a cozy, well-padded saddle, makes extended rides more pleasant. To the left and right of the LCD, which shows a plethora of information for the rider, are indicator lights for the parking brake, torque control, high beam, neutral, and the standard engine, oil, ABS, and temperature check lights. The turn signal indications are located more to the left and right of the display. The fuel gauge, clocks, tachometer, speedometer, gear indication, and selectable riding modes are all shown on the LCD itself. The mode and choose buttons on the left handlebar are used to alter the modes. The NC750X's base MSRP of $9,399 is a fantastic bargain that many people can afford. Power, engine braking, torque control, and ride level, which basically determines the engine speed at which a shift occurs, can all be adjusted individually in the 4 riding modes: Sport, Standard, Rain, and User. On the right side of the LCD, it is evident which gradient each of these settings is now at. The trip meter and the number of gallons of gasoline left in the tank are only 2 examples of the information that may be chosen to be shown at the bottom of the LCD. This sophisticated traction control system, designed by Honda, provides smooth handling with 3 distinct degrees of involvement. When it senses possible wheel spin, HSTC responds swiftly and seamlessly by keeping an eye on engine torque, throttle input, and wheel speed. When riding over gravel or dirt, for instance, HSTC will let a certain amount of wheel spin, depending on the level specified. If the rider wants to, the system can also be turned off entirely. Advanced traction control, however, is a great contemporary feature that greatly increases safety, particularly while riding on damp terrain. Most full-face helmets or a big shopping bag can fit in the NC750X's storage compartment, which is located where the petrol tank is typically found on most bikes. The majority of motorbikes lack the convenience. Many motorcyclists who travel every day don't want to carry their helmets with them everywhere they go. Together with the parallel twin arrangement, the fuel tank's placement beneath the rider's seat contributes to the bike's low center of gravity. Without having to raise the price proportionately, The NC750X is designed with increased value in mind. A midsize adventure motorbike, like the NC750X, is in the sweet spot where it can provide both agility and capability if you can only select one. The middleweight class is naturally adaptable, and this is especially true in the adventure market, where it finds the ideal balance between highway cruising power and manageability on rougher terrain. Even an adventure motorbike like the NC750X, which has road tires and 17-inch wheels, is made to ultimately stray off the usual path and handle light off-road terrain. Its versatility is further enhanced by its rider aids, safety features, comfort, and storage compartments. In this innovative era, throttle-by-wire technology enables the bike's ECU to control torque and the DCT transmission's ideal behavior. For instance, the system will regulate the butterfly's opening to provide a smooth launch and prevent unwelcome shocks when accelerating from a stop. Additionally, the system will be able to receive and interpret rider inputs more accurately and maintain the engine and DCT operating together as the rider anticipates in any given circumstance. This technology also enables the employment of 4 configurable engine power delivery modes. The brakes on a motorbike, or any other road vehicle for that matter, are among the finest safety measures. Unexpected events frequently happen on the road, and the NC750X has connected front-rear ABS as standard equipment for more regulated and potent stopping force while braking. The front wheel of a motorbike provides the majority of the braking grip. When the user applies the rear brake, the motorbike will also apply braking force to the front brake thanks to linked brake technology. This force is distributed precisely to avoid causing unexpected reactions from the chassis.